Good morning. It's Wendy coming to you with another easy makeup tutorial. I am just getting over a cold, you guys. I don't even know if it was cold. Could have been allergies. I don't know, but hold on one second. My baby's calling me. Okay, that was my daughter calling me. You know, when your children call, you gotta drop things, keep it moving. Anyway, I used my MAC this morning in, what is it? NC45 Studio Fix. It's okay. I still don't like it better than my Dermablend, but I'm still using my Dermablend setting powder because it's so good. Today's message is about, somebody and I were discussing this, and it's about jealous men. Now, I don't mean jealous of you like with another man or jealous of you with your best friend. I mean like jealous of you. You know, like as if you're happy, if you're a happy person. And some men, women too, but I'm a woman, so we're talking about men today. Some men are very narcissistic and manipulating and jealous. And jealous of women, you know, like jealous of their joy, jealous of their happiness, jealous of their ability to be happy, just jealous of your happiness. I was with somebody one time, and he was like that. He would just be angry and mean and bitter for no reason, and I couldn't figure it out. You know, I used to be like, what is wrong with you? What's wrong with him? And he would nitpick and find little things to argue about, or, you know, they try to put you down and all that. We've all had them, you know, but it's whether or not you're going to take it. Now, I'm not the type of girl to take a lot of BS. You guys, I have been having a lot of fun with this Morphe palette that, you know, I've been using colors that I don't normally use. All of these in here. Like a lot of times I would use like the matte colors, but lately I've just been using a lot of the metallic colors. Okay. You know, it wouldn't be right if I didn't clear my throat, right? Okay, so it's like this guy, he was just, I didn't know what was wrong with him. He'd always have like a sour disposition, or if we were going somewhere or getting ready to do something, I would feel, you know, like, I guess kind of nervous. Okay, today I'm going to be working with one color. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to use purple. So you take the one color and you put it more concentrated on the lid. Like this. This is something you can learn how to do when you're in a hurry. And really, this makeup, my makeup tutorials are basically for when you're, you know, don't have a whole lot of time to spend on makeup. So you do one eye like that, and then you take the eye and you get most of it off of your finger. And then you lightly, not with a lot of pressure, you lightly go up. Up. See how I'm dragging that color up like shading. Drag it up. But lightly. See? And then you can rub it a little more so that make sure it's lighter than, less concentrated than your lid. And just like that, you've got a beautiful eye. I get so many compliments. It's like, oh my goodness, people, oh, I love that eyeshadow. I love it, I love it. But yeah, so some guys, they have like weird, mean, nasty, ugly dispositions because it's like they hate life. And they hate you. And they come around you and they just want to just be ugly. Get your nerves all jacked up because they're feeling crazy. And guys like that are normally narcissistic, controlling. And you know what? Sometimes they may not even really be feeling like that on the inside, but they want to get you under some kind of control. That's not cool. So sometimes I guess when things aren't going right in their lives, you know, guys, I can't really even say it's because things aren't going right in their lives. I could just say they're just buttholes. Sorry. But this one day, this guy, that same guy, he was being all ugly, acting all crazy. And I want to know, why would you want to be with somebody and just to act ugly, to be mean and, you know, just, I don't know. It's like it's no peace. And being in relationships where there's no peace, that's not cool. Okay, so watch. I'm going to drag that up. Shade that up a bit. Not as dark as my lid. Then I'm going to shade it with my clean finger. And then like that. And when you use your finger, it shines more. See? So one day we were getting ready to go somewhere. And he was all acting all weird. You know, it's almost like they're bipolar. Some days they're nice, other days they're in that weird mood, got a scowl on their face. As soon as you see them, you haven't even done anything to them, but here they come, setting that tone with that BS. And it just hit me, you know, he was kind of trying to pick a fight, or just like no matter what I did, he just wasn't pleased, always trying to put me down in some kind of way. It just wasn't good enough, or just act ugly. And I just told him, it just hit me one day. It's like God told me, like, you know what he's jealous of? He's jealous of your joy. Because I've always been the kind of person where I'm mainly a happy person. If anybody knows me, or those of you who do know me, I'm mainly pretty happy. I mean, we all have our days. Don't get me wrong. We have our days, all of us. Nobody's perfect. But you know, if you're having a day where you're just not in the best mood and you're kind of sour, just be by yourself. You don't have to go and be with anybody. If you got plans with somebody, cancel them. And just say, you know what? I'm so sorry. I thought I'd be having a better day, but I'm not. I think this is a day that I kind of need to be by myself and reflect, or whatever you say. But don't go and ruin somebody else's day in life because you're sour, like sour grapes and bitter. A lot of times, some men, they have mommy issues. They have issues with their mom. Maybe their mom wasn't what they needed their mother to be. They have issues, you know, with ex-girlfriends, or they grew up and their situation was kind of bitter when they were growing up, and they just never got a chance to learn how to not transfer that ugly, nasty energy. I don't have no time for it, period. I know that the older we get, the less, how can I say it? We don't tolerate a whole lot. As you know, I never really tolerated a whole lot, even when I was younger, but I definitely don't tolerate anything now, especially being that I've been, you know, for you guys who don't know, I've been single for, this is my 16th year. Sounds like forever, but the time has really flown by. And with the way guys are acting these days, you know, you don't know what people will do. It's this girl. Somebody was telling me about this poor girl who see those eyebrows? They're sisters today. No, they're cousins today. This girl, she'd had a rough time. This guy had taken advantage of her when she was a little girl, like 5 years old. She had gotten molested, poor thing. And only to come an adult, started dating this guy. And he was a Marine. He got mad at her one day. He shot her and killed her. Shot her and killed her. You know why he did that? Because she broke up with him. Now, I normally like for this tutorial to be a little bit more upbeat and happy. But you know what, guys? That's not life. Things happen in life. Sometimes you're not going to have an upbeat, happy, like the whole everything is great tutorial. And plus, this is a tutorial, you know, this is a safe place for women. A lot of women that I talk to, or a lot of women that watch my tutorial, have been through some of the same crap. So I'm not afraid to talk about it. And if this is not something that you want to hear, just click off. That's simple. However, me and my girls who talk about a myriad of things will continue to chat. But, yeah, he killed her because she broke up with him. So it's like when you think about stuff like that, it's almost like I haven't dated in a long time, and the last time I dated, I was 47 years old. Now, I've gone on a date or two, but not like dated someone. And so you dating somebody that is so darn scary, and you're not gelling and clicking. And so you're going to break up with them, or you just tell them, hey, this is not going to work. Now, he's treating you with disrespect. He don't want you. You know the old saying like your mama and daddy used to say? He don't want you, but he don't want anybody else to have you either. He killed her. Then he called the police. Pretended like he found her. But the police, that's their job. It's what they do for a living. They know when you're lying. They know when those stories aren't adding up. You got to be a really good liar to fool those people, and that's what they do for a living. I know this one guy, I went with him one day and had lunch. And I told him that we, you know, we can be friends or whatever. I don't want to date. And he got kind of, what's the word? A little, I guess, I don't know what he got upset. And I just, you know, I had some reasons for saying that, and I blocked him from my phone list. And some guys, you block them, they still be calling. Why are you calling me? I blocked you a long time ago, but they just can't take no for an answer. What is that? Maybe some guys can tell me. You know, I think a lot of guys, they do have like, they're gonna get mad at me. Some women too, but guys, some of them have the tendency to be a stalker. Because if somebody blocks you from calling, and you know that every time you call it's going to voicemail, you're blocked. Stop calling. But Florida has very serious stalking laws. I don't know if you all remember, but I'm from Orlando. And years ago, this beautiful girl, she was going to Valencia, and her boyfriend kept following her. She broke up with him, and he kept following her, showing up at school, just showing up on her job. And her mother and she went to the police and was telling them, you know, what he was doing. And she worked at a hotel in the lobby or at the front desk of the hotel. And that boy showed up there and he did just what she thought he was going to do. And he killed her. It's so sad. So I'm saying all that to say, you really don't have to take anything from anybody. I really don't like to talk about that kind of stuff because it's scary. Especially being single. And that's why I don't know. I'm good. I don't even know if I would want to date. I was still kind of wanting to date a bit, but now I don't know. I just don't know. My daughter and I had this conversation the other day, and she was like, Mama, it's just like, ooh. I said, I know it. You get with somebody that you're not even gelling with, you break up with them, they go berserk. I don't know what that is. I had this other guy one time. He broke up with me. And then we were talking again later. And he told me that he was riding by my house to see if I was dating somebody else. And he broke up with me. What a crazy person. And I was like, oh Lord, thank God he told me that. Because you know how you revisit some things or you forgive a person and give them another chance. I was like, God, thank you so much for letting him tell me that. Because I know now I can't give him another chance. You know, he seemed like he was a nice enough guy. I had been knowing him for years, but not knowing him as a guy to date. Okay, I have trouble with this eyelash, guys. I was like, child, if you don't leave this nincompoop alone, let him go right on about his business. He gonna get mad at you and break up with you and ride by your house and see if somebody else is there. What a weirdo. Okay. But yeah, I told that guy that day, I said, listen, I figured it out. You're jealous of my joy. You're jealous because I'm mainly happy all the time and I'm I'm kind of upbeat. That's what you're upset with. You're jealous of my joy. Some people are happy, or some people are just happy people. And believe it or not, there are some sourpusses out here in the world that's going to be jealous of your joy. Men and women. They just don't want you to be happy. You know the term misery loves company? Well, it's true. It's true. Misery loves company. Okay, where's my backs to my earrings? Ruh-roh. Anyway, I'll borrow my other bags. Put my beautiful Swarovski earrings on that I love. That I bought my friend Judy a pair. We have a pair alike. I told you guys I had lost mine. I was about to cry every day. I have these too. These are pretty, but they're shaped differently. But anyway, there's my purple eye today. I love it. But just remember, you know, I try to remember, just be as careful as you can. You know, pray and ask God to move those crazy people out of your life. You know, feed them on a long-handled spoon and just get on out of there. Because when somebody's just mean and sour, and when they're already feeling neglected or whatever from a past relationship, or whatever the reason, from their mothers, you know, they get a couple of loose screws. But you don't have to be with anybody like that. You don't have to take that kind of treatment, okay? Anyway, it's been 20 minutes and 33 seconds. Another makeup tutorial by Wendy Ram. Thank you, guys. It only takes a little bit. Don't be afraid of color. Don't be afraid of one color. I'm just showing you that you don't always have to have it. Now, I could add a smoky eye and do some more stuff to it, but I don't want to. Thank you. Have a great day.